Hello students, this is session number 68 for third semester B student. The topic is Z transform. So to find the Z transform of cos hyperbolic n theta and sin hyperbolic n theta, which is appeared in Visvesvaraya Technological University January 2020 for 7 marks, and several times they asked before this syllabus. According to latest syllabus, this is appeared in 2020. Before that, several times they had asked. So directly we'll know how to solve this problem. So obtain the Z transform of cos hyperbolic n theta and sin hyperbolic n theta. So cos of hyperbolic n theta is nothing but, what is that? E raised to n theta plus e raised to minus n theta, cos of hyperbolic theta. So, or we can say cos theta is equals to e raised to theta plus e raised to minus theta divided by 2. In sin theta, it is e raised to theta minus e raised to minus theta divided by 2, or we can say 2 cos theta is equals to e raised to theta plus e raised to minus I theta. So here cos hyperbolic n theta is equal to e raised to theta plus e raised to minus theta. In place of theta, we have n theta here in problem. So it is e raised to n theta plus e raised to minus n theta divided by 2. The 2 is taken here. So it is equals to cos of hyperbolic n theta. Cos hyperbolic. So it is cos hyperbolic theta is equals to, now half. So e raised to theta. What is that? E raised to theta, and n I have taken outside, so it becomes e raised to n theta only, plus e raised to minus theta n, that means e raised to minus n theta. So that is cos hyperbolic n theta is equals to half upon, so p raised to n plus q raised to n, we can say, where p is equals to e raised to theta, p raised to n plus, and q is equal to e raised to minus theta n, that is q raised to n. Now taking z transform on both sides, z transform of cos hyperbolic n theta is equals to the constant half we taken outside. Next z transform of p raised to n plus z transform of q raised to n. So it is equals to half. So z transform of p raised to n, or z transform of, in applications we had seen, it is 1 upon, just in last session we had seen z transform of, it is z upon z minus p, that means z transform of k raised to n. Z transform of k raised to n is, so Z transform of k raised to n is nothing but, what is that? Z upon Z minus k, correct? Z transform of, here it is p there, so write down 1 upon 2, so Z upon Z minus p plus, next Z transform of this one, Z upon Z minus q is equals to z by 2. Z I have taken outside, common it is. So z taken outside means remains 1 and here 1. So z by 2 is equals to 1 upon z minus, what is the p? P is equal to nothing but e raised to theta, and q is e raised to minus theta. Next z by 2, next take the LCM, z minus e raised to theta into z minus e raised to minus theta, common. Next cross multiplication z minus e raised to minus theta plus z minus e raised to theta. So it becomes z and plus z 2z minus, don't cancel this because here minus is there, so minus, here you take minus is there, here also minus, take minus, don't cancel it, e raised to theta plus e raised to minus theta and divided by z into z, z square. Next z into e raised to minus theta, so it is minus z e raised to minus theta, z I have taken common here. Next here one more z into e raised to theta, z into e raised to theta, so which is minus. Next last e raised to theta, minus into minus plus e raised to theta, so e raised to theta into here again minus e raised to minus theta, so it becomes e raised to theta, here minus into minus plus, it becomes e raised to theta minus theta, so e raised to 0, e raised to 0 is always 1, so it becomes 1. So z by 2, here 2z minus e raised to theta plus e raised to minus I theta, e raised to theta, here e raised to theta plus e raised to minus I theta is equals to 2 cos hyperbolic theta, it is 2 cos hyperbolic theta divided by z square minus, here again e raised to theta plus e raised to minus theta is 2 cos hyperbolic theta and this z, so it becomes 2z cos hyperbolic theta and plus 1 as it is. Therefore z transform of cos hyperbolic and theta is equals to, what happens here, 2 get cancelled, 2 take outside common and get cancelled, so it becomes z upon this z minus cos hyperbolic theta divided by z square minus 2z cos hyperbolic theta plus 1. So one answer we got. Next repeat same sin hyperbolic n theta is equal to e raised to n theta. Now this time it is minus, that time it is, earlier it is plus, now it is definitely minus e raised to n theta minus e raised to minus n theta divided by 2, same line, is equals to 1 upon 2, same you take e raised to theta n, p you take e raised to theta, q you take e raised to minus theta, then definitely you are going to get 1 upon 2 z transform of p raised to n, z upon z minus p, and z transform of q raised to n is z upon z minus q, where q is this one, e raised to minus theta, p is equals to e raised to theta. So again take common outside z, z by 2, 1 minus 1 upon z minus e raised to theta minus 1 upon z raised to z minus e raised to minus theta. So it becomes z by 2, here cross multiply, here LCM is this one, z minus e raised to theta into z minus e raised to, it becomes z into z square minus 2z cos hyperbolic theta plus 1, and here z and z get cancels, so it remains e raised to theta minus e raised to minus theta, so it becomes z upon 2, and what about this, e raised to theta minus e raised to minus theta is nothing but 2 sin hyperbolic theta, you know this formula, so divided by z square minus 2z cos hyperbolic theta plus 1, therefore z transform of sin hyperbolic n theta is equals to z sin hyperbolic theta divided by z square minus 2z cos hyperbolic theta. I hope you understood this problem. Here I will write one thing, if you getting confusion, here minus e raised to theta into minus e raised to minus theta is equals to minus into minus plus, it is e raised to theta minus theta. Here theta is equals to e raised to 0, which is equals to 1. Minus and minus becomes plus. So it is e raised to minus e raised to theta into minus e raised to, when you are multiplying this. So remaining things you know, z square, and this minus z, this one. So you are getting e raised to 0, it is 1 always. I hope understood this problem. We'll meet in next session.